In hospitality, and especially in IIHM, we tell that success comes to the students who are ready to learn, adapt to new technologies and innovation, and of course, ready to work hard. And this belief brings success to hundreds of the students of IIHM. At IIHM, we do not just create hospitality professional, but we create professional for the entire world in the global hospitality ecospace. It's very important because at IIHM, everything is international, right from the degree to the faculty to the course content and of course the internship and the placement. Today, I'm extremely proud to introduce one of our students, Subhav Chopra. Hailing from Delhi, Subhav chose IIHM because he came to IIHM with a dream in his eyes, and in 3 years he saw his own journey of his life take like this, and today Subhav is a huge success story. Because of IIHM, Subhav is now one of the most successful young graduate of the country. His international internship was in France. Yes, in France, in one of the best property in the world. He impressed his managers with his dedication, with his innovation, and of course his knowledge of the food, culture, and AI. And the managers were extremely happy with his performance. And that, I think, is the game changer in his life. This internship in France changed Subhav's career for the entire life that he's going to live. Such was the performance, and he impressed the managers, the supervisors so much that in the 4th month of his internship, he was offered a permanent job placement with the annual package of over 23 lakhs. Yes, 23 lakhs per annum. And today, I'm very proud to say that Subhav is going to join this French hotel in a few weeks' time. One of our brightest students at a salary package of 23 lakhs per annum. Subhav, welcome to this amazing podcast. And first of all, many congratulations for getting this amazing placement, pre-placement, we call it, from France. After completing your 3-year graduation from IIHM, and it's been a fantastic journey, I'm sure. And so I will start off with a little bit about your how you got into IIHM and how has been your journey at IIHM from the academic and the extracurricular activities, and then we'll come and talk about your industrial placement or internship.
Sure, sir. As you know, sir, as Sajay sir already mentioned that I am from Delhi, and both my parents have a strong-footed the presence in sales and marketing across various ventures like Make My Trip, Go IBO. They have successfully worked in major companies, which gave me a sort of a confidence in myself that I could do it too, that I would be ready to build connections if I were to go in any of the industries. Why I chose hospitality certainly was that because my dream was always to open a hotel, a restaurant of my own that would be known worldwide popularly. And my reason for choosing IIHM was because wherever I went, colleges, all I heard from students was, if you want, if you potentially want to go abroad, and if you really want to have a strong foot in hospitality industry, IIHM would be the best place to go to.
Tell us about your journey in IIHM. I mean, how was it like coming in the morning and classes, academic, and events? I think our students are absolute masters in event, right from the Young Chef Olympia to the Young Chef India, Teachers Day, and of course the strings of the food festival, the Realia. So, what has been your experience at IIHM?
My experience at IIHM has honestly been nothing short of the most wonderful thing that a college student would want. Because the first instance I would recall is from my first year when I was participating in Rookie Chef. My mentor, my chef, Chef Vijeta, she pushed me so much. She encouraged me a lot towards doing the best that I could. And even though I was not able to achieve something major in that competition, she gave me feedback that worked majorly for me even during my internship. The recipes that she taught me, everything that she made me do, all the practicals and everything, which it was so wonderful that I could actually use it in a practical world. When I talk to students across other colleges, they don't mention anything such as. I think the best thing about the fact that I chose IIHM was that the practicality of the knowledge that all my mentors gave me, it was some of the best that in the industry.
Lovely to hear that. And the practical part, I think, plays a very vital role in preparing the students, because at the end of the day, they have to manage hotels, restaurants, cafes. That brings me to the next question about your internship, right? So if you can tell a little bit about your internship, how was that experience have been?
My internship experience was to be very honest, it felt like a movie to me, because as I landed in France, it was very cold, as it was December at that moment, and I was not ready to mingle. What I thought of in my first month, I will always recall it for the rest of my life, was that if I have come here, if I have been given this global of a stage, this wonderful choice, this wonderful chance to experience something so beautiful that barely any student gets to do it from India, I think I should embrace it. I felt like it was a calling, to embrace the experience, the tradition, to learn from people, I made many friends. I have many mentors even over there that still are in contact with me. If I have a problem, like let's say I am unable to make a choux pastry, I just text up my a chef from France and I tell her that this recipe is going wrong, this is something is wrong in this, something is wrong in that. She's always she's always ready for me. She's always ready to help. I think that was the best thing, the connections that I built over there. I don't think I would have done it anywhere else if I hadn't pushed myself to do it.
That's excellent. And that so let's talk about your placement, which is the high point of your life, your young life, I'll say. And getting a placement in France, obviously, at a very, very young age. And that is opening a completely new vista of the doors and windows for you for the rest of your life. Yeah. So tell us about your pre-placement in France.
My pre-placement was actually decided at the fourth month itself of my internship. Although I was working there for 7 months, they've had many employees, they've had many interns, and the part that strung them the most was that I built connections in a way that it felt like I was a part of the family. Even though the employees were working there for 5 years, 6 years, they had their own relatives working in the hotel. They felt like, all of them felt like I was a part with them. Even though I'm not French, even though I don't speak like them, they accepted me for who I was, and they taught me, they made me a better person. And then in the fourth month of my internship, my manager just came up to me one day and he was like, Subhav, if you can, I really want you to sign this offer letter. I think this would bring you so many more opportunities. And so I did. They were offering me around 23 LPA.
So 23 lakhs is a huge money for a youngster. Even I have got my so many of my friends teaching in IIMs and IITs, and they also don't get that kind of exposure, that kind of money. I believe 24 lakhs per annum, even after becoming so-called graduate from IIT. And trust me, you can check Google. They don't. Only maybe a very few of them gets it, but getting 24 lakhs right out of the college, I think is a people's turning point of the perception. So what you have achieved and some of your friends also in the IIHM campuses is that we are changing the perception of hospitality education. The perception is that hospitality education is not that well paid. And with example like yours and some of others, like Mandar, like Laksh, I think we are redefining the way hospitality education is now carried by the Indian youngsters like you. I think is a great story for the country, not just for IIHM, that the Indian managers are now almost controlling 65% of the CEO position in hospitality industry world over. And this is a research finding, and in USA it's even more. So I think that's fantastic. I'd like to congratulate you on that note. And coming from Delhi to Bangalore, I mean, what was like that? I mean, you were missing your dal makhanis and butter chickens, or did you adapt quite well?
No, sir. I don't think I've ever missed the food. Even when I was in France, I genuinely made one of the best Indian food that my chefs, my managers have had over there. I have made aloo parathas for them. I have made dal makhani for them. It was, I don't think I've ever missed food. Coming from Delhi to Bangalore, once again, it was like going from Bangalore to France. It was a chance to push myself. It was an opportunity that I had to take upon.
That's fantastic, because what I can find out, you have got a very strong sense of adaptation, and this adaptability will take you long way, because we need to adapt to the geographies, to the culture, to the food, to the people, and to the organization that you work, because we change organizations, and different organizations have got different kind of environment and culture. That's the right word we use. And it's very important that we adapt to the culture that we go for. And I think you will go a long way. And I'd like to congratulate you on this. We are on to our 15 minutes, and it was absolute a joy to speak to you, and look forward to see you in France next time I'm there. And when you talk in a couple of months from now. So best wishes and many congratulations from all of us at the IIHM Global. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
For a great hospitality career, call 98310 50,000.